If you remove all the nouns in a sentence, you're left with something that doesn't make much sense. Nouns are a keystone in all verbal communication. They're usually the first group of words you learn as a child. At any stage in life, learning to identify and use different types of nouns can help sharpen your communications. Let's consider how. First, capitalization becomes easier when you can distinguish between proper and common nouns. A common noun is the generic name of one thing in a class or group, and a proper noun is the name of a person or the official name of a place or thing. For example, office and person are common nouns, but if you say John works at the Dialonic office, then you've used two proper nouns. All proper nouns begin with an initial capital letter. A noun often serves as the subject of a sentence. Another benefit of understanding nouns is being able to avoid subject-verb disagreement. Consider the sentence, "Our office's supplies user data." The verb doesn't agree with the subject, which is the noun offices. Being able to identify nouns that can be counted and can't can help you in this instance. These are known as count nouns, offices, customers, and invoices, and non-count nouns, advice and water. To form the plural of most count nouns, you add an s. In some cases, however, the plural of a noun may be irregular. For example, the plural of mouse is not mouses, it's mice. In some cases, there's no change from the singular to the plural, for example, aircraft. Another common mistake happens when definite and indefinite articles are used incorrectly with different types of nouns, in particular, count and non-count nouns. The article the indicates that the noun identifies something definite, whereas the articles a or an indicate that the noun is indefinite. You use the indefinite article a or an before a singular count noun when you mention it for the first time. For example, a manager in our department developed a process to review documents. Use the definite article for any additional references to the noun. The manager believes the process will simplify our workflow. Another benefit of understanding nouns is being able to spot abstract nouns and replace them with concrete ones. This can help you write more clearly and vividly. Abstract nouns refer to feelings, thoughts, concepts, or ideas, but their meanings can be ambiguous and open to interpretation. Some examples include capitalism, culture, and intelligence. Concrete nouns name people, places, or things you can experience through at least one of your 5 senses. Concrete nouns are easy to visualize and are less likely to cause confusion. These include desk, diary, and laptop. Being able to identify different noun types can help you apply correct grammar and improve your business writing. Past, present, future, progressive, perfect. It can seem a bit complicated, but verbs, like nouns, carry a lot of weight in sentences, so it's important you use them correctly. And verb tense is key. It situates a verb in time. There are 3 major categories of verb tenses: present, past, and future. These subdivide into simple, perfect, and progressive tenses. The simple present tense deals with an action that's currently taking place, a recurring action, or something that's always true. You form this tense for regular verbs using the plain form of a verb, except when the subject is third-person singular, he, she, or a proper name. Then you add an s. The simple past tense describes an act, state, or condition that occurred or existed at some point in the past. You form the past tense of regular verbs by adding ed to the verb. The simple future tense describes an expected act, state, or condition. You form this tense by placing will before the plain form of the verb. Next, there's perfect tense, used to describe something that's been completed prior to the present moment. And the present perfect tense describes something that began in the past and may still be occurring. You use the helping verb have or has along with the past form of the verb, called the past participle. The past perfect tense allows you to order two past actions clearly for your reader. It describes an action that was completed at some point in the past before something else happened. In this tense, use had with the past form of the verb. The future perfect tense describes something you expect to be completed before some other future act or time. Form this tense by using will have with the past form of the verb. The past participle for regular verbs is formed by adding an ed at the end of the word. But for irregular verbs, this rule doesn't apply. If you're not sure how to form the past participle, you should check a good dictionary. Now on to the progressive tenses. These describe actions that are ongoing. You get the progressive tense by combining a to be verb with the ing from of the verb or the present participle. There's also a progressive perfect tense. You use this to say that you have been doing something for a long time, and that you had been doing something but now it's stopped, or that you will have done something for a long time. You form this tense by combining the verb to have with the word been, followed by the verb in ing form. When writing, begin by deciding which tense is most appropriate for your meaning. Be consistent in the tense you use, and ensure you understand when to change it.